You're listening to a Rock Candy podcast.
Hi, I'm Peterson Toscano, and this is Bubble&Squeak, a podcast with uncanny sounds, funny interludes, and stories, most weird, many true. Okay, here's episode 4. Today's show comes in 3 parts. Part 1. In Havana, Cuba, 2 Black Americans speak about race relations in the USA. You will hear actor Danny Glover and folklorist Dr. Jame Early. Part 2. A prank call to the future, in which I call a sex advice expert. Part 3. A sound slice. In January 2017, right before the inauguration of Donald Trump, I traveled to Cuba. It was during that brief window when it was relatively easy for people in the U.S. to visit the island. My husband, Glenn, and I attended an event at La Casa de las Americas, a cultural center in Havana. There were 2 speakers that day. Danny Glover is an actor. He appeared in the Lethal Weapon movies, The Color Purple and Dirty Grandpa. But he is also a longtime activist and humanitarian. With the help of a translator, he spoke about the Standing Rock protests.
We were certainly excited and supportive of our First Nation people at Standing Rock in South Dakota. They took the Lord's stance in order to protect the most precious thing on our planet, water, and their lives,
para poder apoyar todo lo que tuviera que ver con sus vidas,
and culture.
para proteger las aguas.
So we were encouraged by that.
Estuvimos motivados por eso.
We understand that it is going to be a difficult struggle.
Y entendemos que va a ser una lucha difícil.
But as I told the young people,
Pero cuando hablé con las personas jóvenes, en Puerto Esperanza, de lugares que tuvimos en Viñales,
that what I saw in them
de lo que vi en ellos,
encouraged me
me motivó, me
to
impulsó
go back to my country,
para retornar a mi país
to even fight even harder,
y luchar aún más fuerte.
for one, and into the embargo on Cuba,
Y para terminar el embargo contra Cuba.
the rightful return of Guantanamo to the Cuban
Y
people.
también para retornar la base de Guantánamo al pueblo de Cuba.
And 3, to make it possible for American citizens to travel whenever, however they want to be.
Y para hacer posible y
and the same for Cuban
y
citizens.
para aprobar y también para que todos los norteamericanos puedan venir a Cuba como puedan venir y cuando quieran hacerlo.
Danny Glover was on the trip with Dr. Jame Early. For over 3 decades, Dr. Early served as Director of Cultural Studies and Communication at the Center for Folk Life and Cultural Studies at the Smithsonian Institution. Dr. Early spoke about race relations in the USA and in the hemisphere. He also mentioned an historic meeting in 2011 in Cuba. He and Danny, along with singer and activist Harry Belafonte, met with Fidel Castro.
We had an opportunity to ask the comandante about the question of race.
Y tuvimos la oportunidad de preguntarle al comandante Reyes sobre el tema de la raza.
And he simply said,
Y simplemente dijo,
you can speak with Chavez.
deben hablar con Chávez.
This is documented.
Este documento.
There is a film.
Hay un
There's film footage
hay un film, un documento, un documental
by the late Saul Landau, Saul Landau,
hecho por Saúl Landau
and Roberta Chile.
y Roberto Chile, o sea, hecho por estos dos profesores.
We are now asking Mr. Belafonte
Ahora le estamos preguntando al señor de la Fuente
to present this.
que lo presente.
When Harry Belafonte met President Hugo Chavez
Cuando Harry Belafonte se encontró con Hugo Chávez
in Caracas, he said, I want to go to a prison.
él dijo, yo quiero ir a una prisión.
President Chavez said, why do you want to go to a prison?
Y el presidente Chávez preguntó por qué quiere ir a una prisión.
He says, I want to see my people.
Quiero ver a mi gente.
In the United States,
En los Estados Unidos,
black men and young black women are killed frequently by the police because of
hombres jóvenes y negros, mujeres y hombres son frecuentemente asesinados por la policía.
But do you know where the worst situation is in our hemisphere?
¿Ustedes saben cuál es la peor parte en nuestro hemisferio?
It is not in the United States.
No es en los Estados Unidos,
It is in Brazil.
es en Brasil.
At least 7 a day
Al menos 7 diariamente,
because they look like me.
porque se parecen a mí.
But we don't talk about Brazil.
Pero no hablamos de Brasil.
Over 100 million Afro-descendants.
Más de 150,000 afrodescendientes.
I do not want to live the rest of my life as an anti-racist. I want to live my life as a protagonist
Quiero vivir mi vida como un protagonista
on all of the important questions,
sobre todos los temas
not only
importantes,
for people who look like me,
no solamente para las personas que se parecen a mí,
but for people who look like all of us,
pero como personas que se parezcan a todos nosotros.
especially if we are the most humble and marginalized in our society.
Especialmente si somos los más humildes y los más marginalizados en nuestra
I
sociedad.
want to collaborate with them
Quiero colaborar con ellos
as a full citizen,
como un ciudadano pleno,
not as an anti-citizen. I don't want to be against something.
no quiero estar en contra de algo,
We must be against evil.
debemos estar en contra de lo malo, del infierno, lo malo.
We must be against injustice.
Debemos estar en contra de la injusticia,
We must be against poverty.
debemos estar en contra de la pobreza,
We must be against homophobia.
debemos estar en contra de la homofobia.
We must be against misogyny. But to be a full human being,
Pero para ser un ciudadano pleno,
we must be full citizens.
debemos ser ciudadanos plenos.
So we have to be protagonists.
Debemos ser protagonistas.
This is Dr. Judith Hausmeyer. Yes, callers, this is Sexy Sex in the time of climate change. What is the problem? Don't be shy.
Yes, Dr. Judith. I'm calling because, well, because my boyfriend and I are just not having enough sex.
Always a problem with the butt sex. We have heard of this. What exactly is wrong? Is it resistant? Are you uncomfortable with it? What is this? It's very normal.
No. We love it. We love it. It's just that we're in an emergency shelter right now because of a storm and there's no privacy.
Once I've heard this is becoming a common problem. Yes, for everyone, for the straights, for the bis, for the pans, everyone is having this problem. Right. Okay. Then, have you been able to perhaps try something like go outside at the night time?
Yeah, that's hard though, because once it gets dark, they lock the doors and that's that. We can't go in and out.
Yeah, I've heard this for security reasons. I understand. What about the toilets? They have toilets there, yeah, stalls. Could do a quickie there in the stall. It's the first time, yeah.
Well, yeah, but these stalls are disgusting. They're so overcrowded and it's overflowing and it's
just a whole lot of backup of this. I understand. Yeah. No. Are there any other places that are private there?
Well, yeah, there is one place. There's attached to this a pet shelter, an emergency pet shelter.
Oh, that is good. But there must be lots of people there who are taking care of the animals.
Actually, no. They're really low on volunteers right now. They could use some help. So it's pretty quiet.
Well, if you don't mind the animals watching, which is very normal for them, just don't get them involved. This is not Berlin in the 1930s.
Except my boyfriend. He's got pet allergies.
Well, this does not have to be a big problem. This could be fun, yeah. You could get surgical mask. You can play doctor, yeah. You could get the ski mask. You can play the muggings, yeah. This could be fun. Have fun with it. In this time of climate change, we have to be creative, yeah? And we have to adapt to it and have fun, okay? Okay, thank you, caller. This is Dr. Judith Hausmeyer with more sexy sex in a time of climate change coming up. Call me with all your problems. I want to know.
And now a sound slice. Let me set the scene. It's 6 a.m. and I'm at home. I live in rural Pennsylvania in a Victorian house that was built in 1898. I took over the front parlor as my study, home office, and sound studio. With the palm trees and large bamboo plants, it has a lush tropical Victorian look to it. Each day I compose a to-do list. I create it on a manual typewriter, a Royal desktop typewriter from the 1930s. Before each item, I type a dash by holding down the Shift key and hitting the 6 key 3 times. When I run out of items to type, I just type dashes, knowing, no doubt, I will write in more to-do items as the day goes on. Bubble&Squeak is produced by me, Peterson Toscano. I mostly make it for myself. Oh, and my friend Joe G, who inspired me to get into podcasting. Thank you, Joe. The theme song is Worthless by the Jelly Rocks from the Bang & Whimper album. You can find it on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you listen to music. Feel free to tweet at me at P2Son, the letter P, the number 2, SON. Oh, and thanks for listening.
For more shows like this one, visit rockcandyrecordings.com.
Hi, I'm Liam Hooper.
And I'm Peterson Toscano. Together, we co-host the Bible Bash podcast. Each month, we look into a different ancient story. We're curious to find insights into our own queer lives. We discuss these and share our findings with you.
You can find the Bible Bash podcast pretty much anywhere you listen to podcasts.
New episodes come out at the end of each month.